So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but your sister isn't in town right now.
No, I know that. She texted me.
Very aware. You guys took my car to take her to the airport.
Okay. And why do we take her to the airport?
Because Ileana is currently in El Paso, Texas right now for a little vacation from us.
Yes, because she said she needed a vacation from all of us, actually.
Yeah, so she went to
good.
Texas by
But
herself.
Yeah.
Man, she just likes Texas more for some reason.
You know how I found out? You know what she did? She texted me. She goes, I just watched the movie Sing. I go, okay. She goes, yeah. I was like, because we were talking about it prior. And she goes, well, what did you watch it on? She goes, the plane. I go, oh, you're already left? I didn't realize that. But that was her introduction to tell me that she's not in Kansas anymore.
The only reason why I'm talking about this is because, have you guys been to the new airport?
No. I mean, I've seen it. I watched it get built, but I didn't have him in it.
So I've been to that airport since it's opened up. I've been there at least 8 times before this last time.
Dude.
Dropping off, picking up, dropping off, picking up. So it's an upper level and lower level when you pick up and drop off, which is it's badass how the way it's all built. And so finally I had the opportunity to go inside. So we had to park in the garage, and we walked with Ely, and we did all the airport stuff for her to get on, right? So she got her ticket, went in. Mom and I, we got our boarding pass. But I'm going to say it anyway. So they only at this time they're only allowing one person, one parent, or one adult, however they want to put it, to go with the person, right?
Okay.
So Ileana went first, and then we had to go back to our boarding passes because we were told at the gate, you guys need a boarding pass. So we went back to go get our boarding passes, and so they actually hesitated to give us both one. So finally, the lady was like, just here. Just take it. It wasn't me. Whatever. So we get boarding passes. So we have to act like we're actually going on a flight.
Yeah.
So in order to get back there, you have to show your ID. And I had my boarding pass. They didn't ask for it. She just looked at me and said, "Have a safe flight." I wasn't going anywhere.
She didn't think that you having no luggage, nothing.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't have any carry-ons, but my wallet and keys and phone and
I mean, most people carry at least like one item.
Well, I know, right? So she didn't even care. So
the TSA is slacking. This dude, come on, you should have stopped him.
You know what? I don't think the security isn't as tight anymore as usual, because usually they would pick people randomly and pull them aside and talk to them and strip them down, make them take all their clothes off, and
you ever been ID'd?
Make them cough.
Huh?
Have I ever been ID'd? Well, they
they pull you to the side, pull you to the side because you look suspicious.
So we went all the way, watched her get on the plane, which is cool. But the coolest thing about the new airport is everything that is there. I mean, compared to the old airport that we had, all I remember was a Burger King.
Oh, they have food in there now?
Dude, everything that you can imagine that is in Kansas City is in the airport.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Cool. I got a quick list of just stuff that there to see.
Kind of felt like a food court at a mall.
No, you know what? This airport is so cool that I felt welcomed to Kansas City. It's that welcoming. When people get off the plane and walk through the terminal, they're going to be amazed to be like, shit, this is badass. Dude, it is cool. I even thought about just going just for fun to go get a bite to eat. And all you got to say is I need a boarding pass because my kid's back there. Man, I'm letting all kinds of secrets out.
They come after you.
So man, of course, everything's expensive there.
Yeah.
So yeah, real quick, they have this place called an And Go. You walk into the store, and it automatically grabs your credit card. You go in there, you grab whatever you want, what you need, and you just walk out. And it charges you. As soon as you walk out, it charges you for it.
What? What do you mean it grabs your credit card?
Somehow it's the technology. It's I don't know, your cards in your wallet. I don't know. You just go in there, you grab something, you walk out, and it automatically charges you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, and then they have an 18 and Vine, travel essentials, things you need, and Auntie Annie's. Is that how you say it?
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne.
A Big Chicken, a Bloom Baking Company.
You're naming
you
places
just
that I don't know.
Well, I mean, but these
Why
are,
don't you name
but these
generic?
but these are actual places in Kansas City that.
And I've never
they
heard of
put
these.
it-
I
well,
don't
then
know
that's
how
your
many
fault
other
for
people
not
have
going.
you
That's
guys heard of
that's
these
your fault for
places?
not going out. They also have bowlings.
That's
The
not
they have
original
a-
to KC.
But they have a Chinese restaurant.
yeah, but that's
So, anyway, a Brookside local. It's where you buy gifts. Buffalo State Pizza. A Cinnabon. I saw a guy there that looked like.
Saul.
it
Saul
looked like
Goodman.
Saul, yeah. He had a mustache with big glasses.
What about like the unisex restrooms too?
I know that was crazy. I was afraid to go in one.
Right? Yeah.
Are they one of the ones where it's like they cover the entire like panel of like the space, so like you can't see under the floor?
Yeah. So it's like all stalls.
Yeah.
Basically.
So a couple different restaurants have it because remember what's it called has one. Not Tanner's. Or is it a Tanner's right off of College or
no,
Rainbow,
not college. Right
Rainbow,
there by
Rainbow
across the street
Boulevard.
from the hospital.
Yeah, near Rainbow Boulevard.
Johnny's or Tanner's. I think
Yeah.
it's a Tanner's.
Johnny's Tavern.
No, it's not Johnny's. I think it's a Tanner's. I think it's
Anyway,
like
well,
right
I
on
know
the
we're
corner.
probably misspeaking, but yeah, it's one of those bar and grill restaurants. type
Anyways,
of
the
deal.
point is, yeah, it's also another place
Yeah.
with where the stalls hit the floor and the ceiling, so you can't see in.
Yeah, but then everybody comes out and washes their hands together, right?
Yeah.
I'd be a little confused. Like, I'd be a little embarrassed. Like, I'd step outside and I'd look at the sign. I'd be like, did I step in the wrong bathroom?
Speaking of washing hands, are you guys soap first and then rinse?
Same
Soap.
time.
Yeah.
Same.
What?
How do you do it? So you put your hand under the water and then you put
Yeah,
your,
so like you know how the restrooms nowadays you don't lift the thing, you just put your hand under, right?
Right.
So I'll literally put my hand under the soap and the water at the same time, and then they'll meet. together.
yeah, but then when they meet where?
In the palm of my hands.
No,
Okay,
I mean,
where are
like,
your
if, you're-
hands
if
at?
one's under the sink and
Between-
one's here.
Well,
then you need-
inevitably it goes under the water, but
Okay, eventually you have to be.
I mean you're not washing your hands and then staying under the soap
But
dispenser.
it's kind of weird that when you put soap in your hand and then I've seen people do that.
Actually, you should because you got to actually use it to get the germs because otherwise the water automatically takes it off before you even get to the
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
can see
so
that,
when you
yeah.
so when you take a shower, you get the soap and you rub yourself before you go under the water.
Well, you get under the water.
You need
then
water.
step
Okay,
out of the
okay, so
water.
it's the same
You
thing.
still
You
need
put your
water.
hand under the
You
water.
don't soap yourself dry.
You can if you want.
It's like
It'd be
surgeons.
very uncomfortable.
Surgeons put a bunch of soap first and then they rinse.
Yeah.
So-
No.
But that's a different kind of soap, though. That's almost like a
Yeah, that's like medical grade.
yeah,
soap,
yeah.
whatever.
But then there's like
What is
lava.
medical?
There's like a lava, that orange soap that mechanics use. They don't even. You don't even need water. You just-
Yeah, like
and then it like dissolves or it just disappears.
That's not really. That's mostly to get the grease off their hands.
Right. Yeah. Everything travel in case you forget something. Grape and Grains. They sell wine. There's a Pigwitch. Have you heard Pigwitch? It's a sandwich shop. I think they just make pig sandwiches.
you mean
It's
like
called
barbecue
Pigwitch. Yeah.
sandwiches.
It's. I know it doesn't say barbecue. It's just sandwiches like a deli.
Yeah, but you said to make a pig sandwich. Which
Well,
is,
it doesn't have to be barbecue. Anyway,
if it's okay.
there's a buillo. It's an Asian and Mexican. I know it's kind of weird. I didn't see it, but I just saw. Oh, Smoothie King.
Smoothie King, nice.
Yeah, the Pitch. You guys familiar with the Pitch?
No.
It's reading material. The Pitch is a magazine.
Oh, yeah,
but they
yeah.
have a stand and then they sell reading material. Yeah, so
Don't
yeah,
they-
that's just some of the fun stuff they
Don't
have.
they have
there.
a Made in KC store in there?
Yep,
So
they have that.
All
you
the
can-
Kansas City gear.
You can when
Which-
you get off
that
the
was
plane,
pretty cool.
get your
They actually have a
Chiefs,
statue
Royals
of like
gear.
Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes there. Not a statue. It's a mannequin, but he's wearing Mahomes' uniform. It's pretty cool. Anyway, anybody want to go to the airport? Check it out. It's freaking badass.
Heard it's pretty fly.
Ooh.
It's really starting to take off.
Man, you guys are hilarious. I was anyway, I forgot to unlock.
You
my
didn't think those jokes were too plain?
Stop.
I think you should pump the brakes, dude.
Stop.
Anyway, let's get on with the show, son. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast.
That was I recorded that in the Valley.
Hey,
I was in the Valley a couple weeks ago.
what valley?
I said alley. I was
Oh.
in the alley and it had a nice echo. And I put my phone up. I said, hello, everyone, and welcome back. That's it.
You're a liar.
So today's episode, of course, it's only Marcos, Chris, and Isai, and myself. We're doing this show together. No guest. I guess we could say Isai's our guest.
But he's just there.
He's just here anyway.
I'm always here though, so like I don't really look at myself as a guest.
Okay.
I'm producer.
Okay.
Our producer sucks.
Jeez, Chris. You're one of them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 60. This is the end of the season. All right.
This is the end of season 6. I mean, five. Season
the end
5.
of season 5.
Yeah, number 60. You know, it's pretty wild. A lot of people ask me, or they'll say like, "So you're still doing the podcast?" Well, so apparently they don't listen. And then they're just like, "Yeah, I still got it going." How many? And when I give them the number of episodes we've done, they're like, "No way, that's a bunch of episodes."
All right.
And you know, that was like when number 30. Oh man, you've done it that many times. Oh, how do you guys find stuff to talk about? And I'm like, gotta be talented. So yeah, all of us under the NSPN logo. I mean, the NSPN umbrella. We're all talented. I think we all got something going here. You know, shout out to all the podcasters that are under the
I
umbrella.
don't know about that heavy breathing guy though.
Nah, you're right about that. But you are currently in a very far lead of episodes compared to everybody else because, you know, everybody else is just finishing their more or less first season. You know, you're way ahead of everybody else, Dad.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not.
I know. I'm just saying that's crazy.
I'm not trying to make it a competition or anything like that. It's just,
But I'm winning.
But I'm winning.
but I am way ahead.
Yeah, no, everybody else is still just like finishing their first or second season. So, you know, good for them. But dang, that season 6.
Yeah, it's
long.
awesome.
Been around
And
the
of course,
longest.
I thank Isai and you and Chris for helping me out with this too.
Hey, well, that's
And it's
that's
just-
commitment on your side too. It's a whole over a year worth of podcast,
Right.
60
Yeah.
weeks.
And that's crazy. I sit there and think about it myself. I'm like, wow, I've actually done this for a whole year. I mean, hell, when we started, it was like almost football season, and hell, football season's coming around. You know, end of the summer, and anyway,
Way before football season, dude.
yeah, that's true.
It was back in like
Yeah.
April.
So I think it's so I think coming up in season 6, we're gonna do a little something different. I will still be bringing people in. We will still talk about memories and whatnot, but I think I'm gonna try to get more couples in, either married couples, couples that are dating, or even couples that are just best friends. You know, kind of like what we had in our last episode.
Oh, they were a couple?
They were a couple of best buddies that like to just bash each other on Facebook.
Let's call them duos.
There you go, some duos.
Dynamic duos.
So are you just because are you saying they were like the letter O?
Wait, what?
Is that what you're saying? Oh, anyway, no, those are good friends of mine.
No, duos, not 2 O's.
Yeah, and so yeah, they're those guys are great. But yeah, I think that's what I want to start doing, and then it will be like almost not necessarily of a newlywed game, but I just kind of want to see how well they know each other. So we'll come up with questions, and you know, I don't know if I'm going to have some cards that'll say me or point an arrow to the other person or something cool.
Me or them, yeah.
But like I said, we will start off talking memories, and then we'll get into how well do they know each other.
All right, well, then you heard it here. Season 6. Anybody out there who is a couple who would love to be, you know, on the guest as well.
Yes, and I'm getting ready to. We'll take a break after this. We'll take a nice little week off, and then we'll get the.
So much for a break. A week? Yeah, okay.
It's a long time in the podcast world.
Not really.
But I don't want to take the break. I know you guys need it, so it's cool.
We can keep going.
Bear, you've heard it right here.
No,
You heard
don't
it
tell
first.
him that. He needs a week, man.
Yeah. We could go. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We could
We'll
do
see.
it.
We'll see. I know we can.
Mark could do it.
You're
too.
not helpful here.
See, Chris doesn't need a break, do you, Chris?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Let's talk about breaks. You were just on break for 2 weeks.
I was in Hollywood, apparently. I was out in California for a couple weeks.
How'd it go out there?
Yeah, I was in Hollywood with the shits. That's what happened. Well, there's currently a writer's strike, so I had to come back. So
It didn't work out, huh?
no, it didn't work for that 2 weeks that I was there.
Well, is there something? I mean, like, were you gonna be a stunt double?
I could,
For
but I
like-
have
for like-
training.
Stunt double for like Jack Black or?
Okay. I would be a stunt double for
Here we go.
Antonio Banderas.
Lou Ferrigno.
No.
If he grows his beard and drops and goes back into
I could
time.
shave and I could do John Leguizamo.
Why do you always have trouble with his last name?
I can't say his last name.
This is like the 8th time you said it on our show. It's always lick a asshole. Or it's like Wazamo, not lick a asshole.
I can never remember it officially.
Realistically, though, who would you have? Who would you be the stunt double for?
The kid who's playing Blue Beetle right now.
He wants his job.
Yeah, I feel like he does his own stunts, though, right?
Not with that hair.
Not with that hair.
What's his name?
I forgot.
I don't know his name. He's
we'll
from
have
Cobra
to-
Kai.
Just call
I
him-
could do.
Call him the Hispanic kid.
No, just call him Cobra Kai.
Cobra
he's
Kai. I
Cobra
think
Kai,
I looked like him when I was younger. I
I
had
look
my
like
hair.
his sensei. Or wait, not his sensei.
his girlfriend.
Better your sensei. Bring this. Walk away.
So
There's a couple
Anyway.
people I could probably do.
yeah,
Anyways, yes. Well, I like that you're bringing up old stuff here, Dad, because I have said that name a lot. And today's episode is kind of a reflection.
yeah, we're gonna reflect and
60 episodes, there's been a lot said, a lot done, and a lot to remember on a show that's about remembering.
So then, okay, so like episode 1, you remember who we had episode 1, Chris? Do you anybody? Not that we're gonna guess all of them. I'm just asking.
Do you?
Was it Ben?
Okay, so
No.
in reality, episode 1 was really
Technically, East.
technically East Side.
It was a bad episode,
But
though, so we
and
cut
why
it.
was this bad? I mean, because he was
It's
just
just-
No. You guys were not prepared.
no,
at
you
all.
were on your high horse that day.
I was sitting there waiting for the conversation to start, and you guys kept.
We
doing
had
your
to
little
keep waking
banter
you
back
up.
and forth.
You know, we
I
gave you,
honestly
we
don't remember
started.
what we talked about.
No, it wasn't great.
No, it wasn't.
And I'm pretty sure I even was like,
Yeah, I know you
That's
didn't
not
want to. You
episode.
didn't want to put it out, but I mean, I was willing to put it out, but you
Then
guys.
I said
yeah.
no. Yeah.
I think that was a good practice one for you guys because
Yeah.
you especially, I think you were so like hyped up and ready to do this, like start it,
Yeah.
that you weren't like
Focused?
ready. You weren't focused. You were focused, but I feel like you were like anxious, nervous, and maybe a couple other things. And
It's
it
like
just
one of
didn't
those,
come
like,
out
ooh,
good.
I was so excited.
So
I
this
have
is-
all these notes, so I gotta look at all these damn notes that I have, and
Yeah.
then try and keep a conversation flowing.
You see, is it that, I don't remember. I'm sure because what I don't know. Actually don't remember what we talked about that day.
No,
but
I
I'm
don't
sure
either.
you're
Well,
right.
this is over a year ago, obviously.
Yeah.
I really don't remember most of the stuff we talked about in
I know.
most episodes. That's part of the game of podcasting, which
Yeah,
is
that's
also
true.
hard to do because you got to make sure you're keeping new stuff coming out. But our first official guest was Chewy.
Yeah, my cousin Chewy.
Oh, it was Chewy.
Uh-huh. And that was a good one. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot better than our trial. I'm just gonna,
Okay.
you know, no offense, but he knows how to conversate.
and
He
so-
knows how to keep a.
So
he can tell a story.
And I think in that episode we said it was episode. I think we said a couple times. Yeah, it was our second episode.
He said it was our second try.
Second
that's
try,
what
okay,
happened.
but it was
yes.
actually our first episode. We just talked about like what we did in high school. My uncle was in the military, so he had to move from city to city like crazy. I think he hit like 7 or 8 different high schools before he finally settled down here in Kansas City and went to school. With,
Army brat.
yeah,
Yeah.
him and my cousin Eddie. Yeah, and then he talked about the breakdancing.
Yeah.
The breakdancing.
Another
one
time tested
And,
conversation on the show was the breakdancing.
and hanging out at Franklin.
Yeah, I know. Well, you love bringing that up.
I do.
I mean, you love
Franklin.
talking about Franklin.
I told you if I had the money, I would buy that building and probably live in it.
Oh, that's a big house.
We can make
That'd
a
be-
giant, and I would invite the whole family. We would all live in this big ass house.
Apartment complex.
There was 2 wings to
It
it.
could be. You know what?
A
It
very
wouldn't be
Mexican
very.
version of Full House.
It'd be. Well, I was gonna say Fuller House, but that's already
Fullest house?
Fullest house. There you go.
Fullest house for
Yeah.
sure.
Bunch of fools in the house.
Yeah.
A fool's house.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
Now you gotta
All right.
put that more Hispanic twist on that name.
Okay.
You fool?
Without the L. Lose the L.
Fool?
Yeah.
Fool's house? Fool's house?
What's up, fool? That's another show. All right. Anyway, episode number 2 was Cousin Poncho.
Hold on, wait. Are you about to go through 1 through 60?
Yes, we're gonna go 1 through
No,
60.
I can't.
Watch, we
remember
can do
every
this.
list.
We can do this.
Okay,
Wait.
make it
In
no
order
le-
to do that,
That means you have to
do
make it a
30
minute.
seconds
yeah,
apiece.
Yeah, think about it.
Now, watch. Watch. I guarantee we'll get through it. So it was number 2. Okay, Poncho's was number 2. You remember we talked about my toys. All of my toys that I had back in the
that
day.
they stole and that they would use instead of you.
Yeah, and then he
great.
brought up the go-karts.
And that you rammed a dude with your go-kart.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
And then
that.
we used to do family trips where we would wear white T-shirts. They had 6. It was just myself, my sister. But yeah, which I thought that's why you wore it today.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Episode 3 was Greg Ochoa. He was my first friend.
Yep.
I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, he was my
the
first friend.
story
And
about the squirrels running all over him.
yeah. I think I actually learned how to ride a bike through him. He was like 4. No, he was
rode a
probably
boat?
about 6 or 7. I was 8, and he had a bike first than I did, before I did. And his dad was a drummer, and he's a drummer. He's still a drummer. Yep. Number 4. Episode number 4 was my big brother,
Yep, Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Like the rice.
My origin story.
I don't get
Spider-Man.
I got it. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I thought you were meaning your actual origin story. Like, what important
Big brother,
thing
he
happened
loves
with him?
He loves
No,
the
my Nino.
karaoke. He
My
loves the
Nino.
karaoke, and he stories about living behind me, behind Grandma and Grandpa.
Yep.
He lived behind us. Number 5 was us. You remember what we talked about? I talked about inventions.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Whoa, that did suck because we just got back from New York. It was a very quick one, and we just
Yeah.
got
The whole
about it.
family, right?
No,
that was
That's
later.
that's episode 24.
Yeah, it was just us.
Oh,
kind
it
of like what we're
was.
doing now, but I
Yeah.
mean, you're joining us here.
Quit trying to jump ahead. You don't know these things.
Yeah, so stop. So yeah, and then I did that show without headphones. Remember, and I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
you couldn't
shit.
hear nothing.
I couldn't hear anything.
That's not our
We talked, and I gave you guys the inventions about donuts, pizza,
Yes, that was that whole thing,
nachos.
which you
how was
brought
it-
up later.
All bad.
How was the not? Wait, how was the nacho? Do you remember how
Yes,
nachos were brought up?
nachos were invented by a
guy
group
named-
of white women who are in Mexico and asked her, "Hey, can I have some food?" But he didn't have no food at the time. Said, "Hey, don't worry, I'll make something real quick."
That's good.
And he made nachos.
And
because
why
his
was it-
name
was-
is Ignacio.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ignacio.
Yep. Second one. I mean, episode 6 was Ro and Joe.
Rowan Joe. Yep. Uh-huh.
Talked about how we were related,
Yep.
which is yeah.
Which is every episode,
And then-
by the way, is
and they-
how we're related.
I know, but they had they're the first family to have a pool a pool and a pool table. Number 7, we did the episode number 7 because number 7 is my dad's number.
Uh-huh.
Who was it? Who was it?
Was it
It was
brothers?
my sister.
Oh, it was then. Dang.
Yeah, that's the episode that we introduced Chris as Chris No H.
That was?
Yep.
God,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Was
What
that
do
his
you want?
first podcast talking?
No, I'm pretty sure I talked probably before then as well.
Yeah, but somehow I just never thought about it, and then
Chris No Way.
Chris
Well,
No H.
when did you start doing
That
the
was
stupid
episode
Wheels
7.
of Steel?
Yeah, when was Wheels of Steel?
Wheels
Do
of
you
Steel.
have that?
Actually, I did have it, but I took it out because it was I had one of these episodes. Number 8 was Marty and Will.
Yep. Uh-huh.
High school memories.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You remember your high school football career, you say?
Very short lived. Yep.
You could have been some dude. You could be playing in the NFL right
I could have
now.
been a punter in the NFL probably.
He also could have gone.
Why?
Could have gone D1.
Was you a soccer player now?
I was the punter for North, and I didn't get to punt because they had the quarterback punt every time.
They had
I don't
wheel
remember
punt.
that.
Every time, I was like, "Why would you do that?"
Why would they do that to you, or why would they do that to?
So Will even.
I think it's
he's
'cause
a
he was
quarterback, not a
left-footed.
punter.
No, it was one.
It
of
was
those,
because the
it was-
sneak plays they like
Yeah.
to do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Supposed to be.
you could have did those. Nah,
Nah, I
they
would
would
have
have
kicked the
caught you,
ball. I would have kicked the ball like a punter's supposed to do.
or you could just throw it like we do when we play street
Anyway,
football. Episode number 9 was Juan Olivas. Remember that one?
Yeah, That
That
was
one-
funny because you brought him the jacket this time of the breakdancing that you had found.
Yeah, the
at
one that we
grandma's.
used to wear.
One of the old ones.
And he told his story about. Oh, that was the first time I told a story about Chris and the bologna.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. The story being
was- it was
Chris
a bologna
he
story.
stuck
Yeah,
a piece of bologna to the
I don't remember
wall.
that.
To the
I-
door.
Evidently, it
He
happened.
put it on
did.
the wall because he had to
He
go
had to go to
pee.
the restroom.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, a piece of bologna. He was eating some bologna. He had to go to the restroom.
Reiterate
Okay,
that story
okay, real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was late. I was in bed. I was watching TV, and Christian comes walking in. And Chris always liked to eat bologna. He'd roll
When I
it
was
up.
younger.
He was, of course, you were younger. You're about 15. And he would roll up a piece of bologna. That's the way he would eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, he just loved his bologna. So he just came in. I watched him come in, and then he unrolled his bologna, and he went. He stuck
Stuck
it
it on
right
the
to
wall.
the door, and he opened the door with it. He used the restroom. He came back out. He washed his hands, peeled it right off the door. He peeled it right off the door, and then rolled it back up and ate it. It was the coolest thing. I was like, I
I respect that.
even clapped that he did that. Yeah.
Very creative.
That was very creative. Yeah.
Tell something embarrassing about Marcos at that age.
Yeah, back then he was the middle child. I didn't really
No one
Pay
paid attention.
attention.
So then we got into the double digits. Number 10 was cousin Jaime and Prima Donna.
Yeah.
Remember that whole Prima Donna thing?
Mm-hmm.
Remember you made that clip for me? That was the last clip. That was the last
Whatever.
funny clip you made too.
Whatever.
Yeah, Jaime and I worked together, and we were always drugged up during our softball games because we would take 800 milligrams. All of us did with
Of
a
what?
beer of 800 milligram ibuprofen.
Yeah, crush it up.
Yeah, and then yep, that was his stories about NAFTA, New Mexico.
Napa, no how.
Yeah, those are good. So yes, people, you guys need to go back to these episodes. Check them out if you've missed them. Then we had Lisa G, number 11.
Lisa G.
Yep.
DJ Lisa G.
Yeah, talking about her marriage. She started DJing after she got married. I think she did that because her husband bought her all the equipment. She became the DJ.
She had to do it. Okay.
Yeah, so after
Didn't
that,
she give you a shout out after that episode?
yeah, she
We
did.
went
And then,
later on
and
and
then
we
I'll
got
even give her a shout out. She DJs or she does the. She works at the KKFI.
Which we happen to be guest upon.
That was pretty cool. Her and Tommy Andretti, yeah, they both do it. The KKFI Taste of Tejano. They do that. And we need to go back.
You want to go back?
We need to go back. Hey, we need to go back and promote NSPN. Seriously.
We should in the comedy show. It's too late now, but
Well, I got enough promotion. It's almost sold out.
yeah,
Got
Nice.
yeah.
Got like 10
Yeah,
tickets.
definitely. Yeah, we're definitely.
This doesn't matter. This conversation doesn't matter if you people watch. You already missed it. You missed
Yeah.
that.
So how was the show anyway?
It was great.
Was
Good,
it?
good
Good
turnout.
turnout?
Yeah. You'll see the episode come out.
I tell you what,
sometime
Ray.
soon.
I
said
tell
10
you,
people?
but you know what? You know what I was sad about after the show? Excuse me, I'm talking. You know what I was sad about after the comedy show?
What's up?
That I wasn't asked to be a part of the show. I wanted to do
You wanted to
comedy.
be in the show? Like
I would have
do
done. I would have done comedy.
It's not. I mean,
There's a difference.
It's
between-
not too late.
Oh,
Wait, no, it already happened.
we can go back in time.
We go back in time.
We can go back in
Okay,
time
so
right now.
imagine we just
No,
went back in time.
I would have needed a good
And
week
you
to
went up.
prepare.
Yeah, it's
So
too late
how
now.
would-
Him,
Yeah, it's too late. And yeah,
It's
and then
not-
both of us could have even went up
You
together.
know,
and
you know
did
what
a-
I think?
Who's on first? What's on second? We could
I
have did
think
that.
that
that's
you
my thing.
have material ready to go. I think you do.
Anyway, so yeah, and then okay, so let's get back on track. So episode 12 was that was the end of season 1. Joe Spinello came in.
That was a good
So
one.
he had great stories, right?
His life could have been a movie. It still can be a movie. There's his stories
Right.
made. I don't want to say they didn't make sense, but like they were so out there when they were all playing baseball, and then the Italian mob showed up and turned into a gun fest.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Shout out, Mr. Spinello.
Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, he sponsored our shows, episode 1 through 34, which very grateful. Yeah, thank you
First
for
couple seasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
very appreciated. Helped us out.
yeah
big time.
helped us out big time. Yeah, I did. And then just his in and outs of business, the things that he does, you know. And I don't. You have to remember this, but there was a little thing. Oh, he taught himself how to drive a forklift. Working
I
at some.
thought he said drive forklift.
I taught myself too.
It's pretty simple, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not about you guys. And there's a story in there about yellow sweaters. I don't know if you remember that.
Yellow sweaters.
Yeah.
Is that code?
Yeah. Anyway, people out there, he's got a great story about yellow sweaters, and you guys should need to check that out. It was good.
That was a season into season 1.
Yeah, in the season 1. Season 2, we started off with nephew Jose.
Okay, you're gonna have to,
Cousin
Dad. You're gonna have to go a little bit
Yeah.
faster on
would-
this. You can't do every episode.
look, we still got time. Relax. Okay, Jose.
I wasn't
Family
there for that
trips.
one. Dang it! I
You-
regret missing
He had the
that
green
one.
truck stories.
Yeah, my truck, his truck, Mod's truck.
We're
we
all
shared
truck.
a truck.
Yeah. His pit stay. And
He got trucked up.
he's freshly married.
Yep.
And I officiated that wedding.
Yeah.
So anybody out there, you need an aficionado?
Aficionado.
that the word?
That sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you want to join the congregation of the Big Monastery,
I like
Ah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good, son. Yeah, you deserve a bell. Then we had Captain Louis come in.
yep,
He had some good stories as well.
Louis
Retired,
C.K.,
retired fireman
Or like Louis KC.
Louis K.C. That's
because he's
pretty
from
good.
KC. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. I'll give you props on that one.
Okay, number 15 we had Lance. Lance Bobke came in.
Bobke.
Basketball.
Big Lance.
He and I did a lot of stuff growing up. Basketball, sports wise,
Yeah,
actually.
he was the one when you guys were playing basketball and someone went out and shattered his window.
Yeah, right. No, I wasn't playing basketball. I was
I was
coaching.
coaching. Yeah, you were
I was
coaching.
coaching basketball, and then somebody yelled out, "Lance!" Somebody busted your window out,
And
he
then the
took
whole
off.
court went out there
Everybody in the gym just ran out.
because they wanted to check if theirs got busted too.
Yep. Number 16 episode was the 50 years at Harmon. We did the
Oh wow, was that? That was very early on. I thought we did that much later.
yeah, that was like April, right?
You're thinking the gala, probably.
No, I'm not talking about the gala. I'm talking about
I know, but I thought we did those.
we did the open house.
somewhat closer.
Anyway, number 7. Okay, episode 17. Tommy Herrera came in.
Tommy, yep, the real life story of the McFarland USA.
Yeah,
In McGarden USA.
yeah, from Garden City, Kansas.
That was great. The story of how he tried to woo his teacher by playing an instrument. Almost forgot. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. And then
great.
he also did the remember he fell in love with his nun, like the
His
nun.
nun, yeah.
Yeah, he fell in love, and he
fell in love with the nun.
He almost became a priest. I think he wanted, which I don't know how that was going to work out.
And then he had to join a wrestling league to get money for the orphans. But he still loved the nun.
Yeah, they should make a movie or something like that. That'd be dope.
It is.
I feel like that is a movie.
Get Jack Black to star in it.
I could be a stunt double. Apparently.
Stunt double right here. Yeah. Episode 18 was Cousin Sue.
Yep, Peggy Sue.
Yep, a grandma that's very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was pretty fun having her in.
You bring her and Big Dan in.
And that's exactly what I'm doing in season 6.
Yeah, the
I'm
couples.
planning to. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to recycle everybody.
You know what's gonna be hilarious is you're gonna have tough trouble trying to do the camera situation because she's gonna be right here, but we're not gonna see.
So
Big Dan.
can we tilt the camera like this?
Or we could do the old, like, just from his neck down, you see him,
That's what
Frankenstein
it is,
type
yeah.
situation.
Or we
That'd be
can
hilarious.
no, look, we can use one of these seats and
We'll
Dan
use
will
one of
sit
these.
on the
We'll put him
floor,
on this seat, the small seat. Yeah,
We'll put him at
which is a
levels.
regular chair.
yeah, just regular chair.
Yeah. Episodes 19 and 20, we did the barbecue.
We
here.
did. We were here
We were
at
here,
the Eagles,
which was
Nest,
a
and we
cool.
did-
It was a cool night.
Yeah.
You know, that was fun.
I got video of Ma doing a stupid dance in that one.
I don't. What? He was in the background.
Yeah,
You
on
can
the
see him
third
dancing?
camera. I caught him doing some dance on the third camera.
Huh, I don't remember that.
Doing his dance.
Doing his thing.
Yep,
Whoa, downtime. What's going on?
Oh no, what's going on?
Eastside paid me $40 to.
He
Yeah,
did.
I
that
paid
was-
him that night.
Yeah, you had to get him. A
Why
call.
did I pay him that night? He's done it every single time.
Well, I don't know. It was a little flaky in the beginning. I think
Was it because he didn't want to do it?
I don't really remember. Something like
Or
that.
he was busy or something?
something. He
And I
might
was
have
like,
been.
here,
He
I'll
was
pay
like,
you.
"Ah, I'll
Just
pay
do
you.
it."
Yeah.
That was okay. Yeah, that was 19 and 20. Episode 21, we have Mark Grado. Mark Grado came in from Arizona to do the show.
Yep.
And then while he was in town, he's like, "You might as well go to the Chiefs game while I'm here."
Yep. And that's when he knighted you. You officially became.
I
a
became
renegade.
officially became a renegade. Oh man, I should have brought the jacket. I should have been wearing that jacket. No, I want so much.
That's too hot.
Yeah, it's hot, man. You gotta wait for the winter to bust that out with the moves.
Yeah, no, he had great stories too. He claims he's a Jedi.
Yeah.
He's a
biggest
real life-
biggest
he
Star
claims
Wars
he's a real
fan
life
out
Jedi.
there. Him and
And-
Chris went on a little tangent for a minute of them two going back and forth with Star Wars.
Did they go back and forth, or did Mark
Yeah.
destroy
Yeah,
Chris?
Chris kind of got destroyed there for a second.
Did you,
He
Chris?
claims to know Star Wars, but clearly you were a novice.
Yeah. But,
Marco, shut up.
Okay.
Padawan?
Yeah, but he's a Padawan. You were a youngling.
and then he's
I don't even know
also a
what the conversation
businessman.
was about.
It's about Star Wars.
Yeah, but what specifically?
I don't know.
Like
we
very
had some
specifics.
Yeah.
Like
Go back and watch it. Excuse me. Go back and watch episode 21. You'll
He
see.
can tell you how many lights were on a TIE fighter.
Yes.
Irrelevant stuff.
Irrelevant stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly, Chris.
Anyway, episode 22, we had AO come in.
Yeah, your co-host. for
Yeah,
the
he was
past couple
actually
weeks.
co-host. He actually thought he was ready to come in today.
Oh, he was ready.
He thought
was
I
like-
fired you.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So I was like, no, dude.
He started taking
Marcos-
over the show a little
Marcos
too
is
much in his
back.
direction. He's like, I'm a Kansas City painter. You know, he's talking a little, bragging a little too much. Like, hey, calm
Hey,
down.
he was
Everybody.
giving me editing notes too.
I was.
You guys didn't see
He's like,
it?
hey, make sure.
Yeah, he had some nice little sibling stories.
Hey, you stick to your paintbrush.
Hey, we even started off that episode with the honey smack. Remember, I had my top 10 cereals.
We did,
And we finished
and
off
he
with
has,
the-
like, what's the point?
I know, and we ended up the number one at that time. Number one cereal was Honey Smacks,
Yeah, he got.
and that's the one when you pee and it smells
It was
like
like
it.
honey.
What year? What year?
What year? I don't know. Oh, that was last year.
It was last year, but I think it was
No,
like
no.
a
What
20.
year
It was,
was
it was
Honey Smacks #1?
It was last year.
of that year. It was
22.
of that year.
Very
uh-huh.
So maybe right.
Yeah.
Well, Honey Smacks is like
It's the one that goes around that's by different names, like Dig'em, Sugar Bears, Honey Smacks.
Can't get enough
Like the Dino Bite?
Yeah, but it's a kangaroo for theirs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I
that.
might have had it. Yeah.
It's
Were
delicious.
they really called Honey Smacks? Why am I?
Sugar Smack, Honey Sugar. I don't know what it is.
The way the cereal looks is kind of.
Were they not called Honey Grams?
Yeah.
I could pull up a picture.
He's pulling up.
That's my nephew
He'll
Nico
show you,
there.
Chris,
If
but-
if anybody heard. Nico, welcome to the show.
Say hi, Nico.
What's up, Tio Maru and Marcos?
If anybody knows, Nico was an episode of the No Solutions. He was a guest star who we tricked everybody thinking was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was Dwayne The Rock Johnson that episode.
All right, so we'll go with episode 23 was Stu and Marlon.
Doing Marlon, the old
Harlem Hawks.
Harlem,
Harmon Hawks.
the Harmon Hawks game.
Both went to state title. They didn't win state titles, but they both went to state. And
the basketball.
whatnot. Yeah.
Still trying to get that full group together.
Since that was episode 23, episode 24 was
the family, the Garcias.
yeah, yeah.
That was a funny
and
one.
them
I enjoyed
family.
that one. We had some good memories.
That was
in
another
one.
episode that I have headphones and I couldn't hear anything.
Again, not
But
our
that's why
fault.
everybody sat on my left side. So
Yeah, we had to change the whole room around.
and Chris didn't show his face. He still
Who's your
didn't
favorite
show his
kid?
Still
Real
don't show
quick,
my face.
just a quick recap. of that one.
Who's your favorite kid in that
face.
episode?
Ileana Garcia.
The one who's in
Yep.
Texas.
Oh,
yeah.
Bull.
The one that's not here.
That's Bull?
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I believe him.
Episode 25, Cousin Alan.
Yep,
That crazy widow.
He gave us some coasters.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Not coasters.
Not coasters. I'm sorry, some koozies. Some
Yeah, he gave us
handmade.
some,
He makes
koozies
with the
logo
gave us
on them.
koozies.
We
Those are
had
pretty
some
cool.
of them at the studio,
Yeah, and I still have mine. It's in my truck,
Okay, yeah, I got mine.
just in case.
just in case. Yeah.
Just in case. Oh, yeah, it's in the case?
No.
Yeah, he had marching band stories. Said that they used to be
go
him and Mike
drunk.
Hernandez. They would be drunk,
They'd be drunk
during-
playing.
walking from Harmon all the way to the football games.
That's a long
and
way to
stuff like
walk
that.
drunk.
I know, right? Number 26 was my cousin Maria and Letty. That
was-
day was actually espresso day. I learned.
Mm-hmm.
I used to call it espresso.
Yeah, we
But
learned.
I was corrected in that episode. It's espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah. Number 27, 40 was Fernando.
Nando.
Yeah, good baseball stories, softball. He's also has his own
Doing
DJ business.
We got a lot. He also taught
What do you want
himself
to say, nephew?
He also taught himself to drive at 11.
Oh.
Remember, he told us he had to teach himself that he was driving to middle school at 11. Ain't that nuts?
12. He was
12, yeah.
12 years old, driving himself to
They had to
school.
pull him out. I was like, "Are you driving yourself to school?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Not supposed to.
And he was good friends with my cousin Danny at the time, too.
Yeah.
Cousin Fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah. Episode 28 was Raul.
Oh yeah, no, we had a lot of good ones, but that turned into all about me because it was
Yeah.
also around my birthday.
So that was Raul's episode, and it was Marcos' birthday, and everything turned to Marcos.
So
Yeah.
you hijacked his episode.
I really did.
Not only did you hijack it, but Jose called in that day.
Yeah,
You remember?
yeah, Jose started calling in too.
Jose called in, and that was a funny episode too.
Yeah, that's what
Was I there for that one?
You know what? I don't remember. No, you might have missed it. I'm
Damn,
almost
why do I
positive.
miss the fun ones?
You did because we.
So none of the other ones are fun now.
Well, it's Jose and Roll.
Yeah, you had missed
We
it.
haven't
The
had
convers-
Ricky for some reason.
And then the conversation of
Ricky
when I
said-
got ketchup in my eye came up. That was one of the episode stories.
Ricky said he was going to come in with Yessie.
Oh, you know what? That'd be a good one.
Yes, he ain't gonna talk.
We'll see.
I can already see it.
Episode
That's
29
like
was.
Lena and Victor to come.
Yeah,
I don't know.
them Chavez's can't talk.
I know, right?
I know. We'll just grill Victor. Hey, we'll get him drunk. We get Bobby show up.
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
Bobby Buckets. to-
Bobby Buckets.
That's who we
Show
need.
us how to play some
Some beer pong. He's got the gnarliest toss, man. It's not like
what
this.
if
It's
we
like a
what if we
flick.
set up one of the tables for beer pong that day?
and get Bobby to look?
These tables don't sit right though.
We'll get
Actually,
we
you know,
have to
this
put
wouldn't be a bad
coasters.
table.
this one would work.
This one
would
has
work.
6 coasters underneath it.
Actually, but this wouldn't be a bad table. That's
Yeah.
long. Yeah,
Well, here,
anyways,
I'll mark it. I'll put my number.
Who
on
was the
it.
next guest?
Next is 29 was Art Vargas.
Art
Family.
Vargas.
He's a family man. Good stories. He also talked about Harmon.
Yeah.
True Hawk. 30 was Coach Augie.
Yeah. Coach Augie, good stories there.
Yep. Football. Part of the
Wrest-
Harmon committee. He's a
Yeah,
soccer
wrestling,
coach. Once
those old
he
stories.
has some titles from Liège.
Yeah. For his boy soccer.
Yeah. Number 31, Coach Ricker.
Yeah, Ricker. He had some
Yeah.
good stories too because he was
Mr.
he
Jim
knew Paul
Ricker.
Rudd. He was friends with Paul Rudd back in the day when he went to Shawnee Mission West, and he was at Shawnee
Before he
Mission
was
West.
famous.
Before he was famous.
It was pretty cool because we were talking about malls, all the shopping malls.
Yeah, he was also
that
there
side.
back in the day.
Yeah, he said he used to watch us breakdance. He remembers me breakdancing.
He just happened to be there. Like who knew?
Yeah.
40 years later,
Well,
that
shit, and then,
this guy.
okay, and then now speaking of the breakdancing, we had Hedda.
Yeah, there's some more.
You remember that episode, Chris? Hedda Zamora talking about breakdancing and on top of a car, and then he lost his
dented.
shoes.
Yeah,
He lost his
run-
shoes
He was
running.
running from the cops.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
that was funny. He had a ditch.
You were
He
talk-
jumped in a
you-
bush and they still found him
You were chiming in that episode
because you gave us all those different breakdance names. We had a whole
That's
list
right.
going through. That was a fun one.
Yep. Number 33 was Cousin Albert. Number 33, of course. He wanted that episode.
Oh, that's
so.
right. Because he was.
I was going to bring him in. So,
Which
yeah.
he makes a guest appearance again in the tournament.
In the legend ones. Yeah, the legend. Yeah. He was talked about Emporia, how everything in Emporia is an antique store. Yeah.
They have like parades every week.
Yeah. Then we episode 34 we had Manny Talavera come in.
Brother. Yep.
Brother, yeah.
Brother.
With
Hey,
his
you know what? We should ask
stories.
him about the new airport.
I don't
if
know.
he's still there.
I didn't see him. So
Well,
I
he
assume
works at
don't work there
nights.
anymore.
No, he works at nights or something.
yeah,
He's the
you're
one
right.
that, like, when the
Maybe
teams
he
come
could-
in, when
maybe-
like the Chiefs come in, he's the one that directs them.
Yeah.
Oh, I know if I should tell people that they're gonna start showing up at
Well,
night.
maybe we can show up one night and
He's gonna
take
let
us on
us?
a tour. Take us on a tour of the new airport.
I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
Next one was Rafa Orpeza, number 35. Another guy likes to talk football. Back when we used to play street football. Yeah, he's busy with his grandkids as well. But yeah, that was a party all the time episode.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one where we had our highest viewed clip that I went viral on
Yeah,
Instagram.
we could have a lot of high view.
No,
clips 'cause you've
surprisingly
been
that one.
slacking.
Yeah, but surprisingly that one, I was amazed even that one. Like if
You
you don't
remember that
know,
one?
that clip almost went a
Party
million,
All the Time episode?
almost went 1 million views on Instagram, which was kind of impressive for us.
We could be still doing it.
It was I think it was not only you did the clip really well, but the context of what you were talking about was Rick James, Eddie Murphy.
You know, we got a lot of hate
Yeah.
for it too. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, but that's part of the internet. You get a lot of hate for it because a lot of
Which is
people
good.
Come,
That means somebody's listening.
Everybody was like, "Man, they should sue these dude for defamation of character."
Yeah.
He's been dead for like I don't even know how long. But how are you gonna sue me for someone who's dead?
Yeah.
But I was watching that clip rise, and I was surprised. I get at first it went 1,000, and then it hit like 10,000. When it hit 100,000, I was like, "Oh my god!"
You called me when it hit
100,000. I was like, "Oh, I'm like a post like
Marcos was, and he would sit there and he'd just look at his phone and wait and
refresh
wait.
it.
I was because I went to dinner and I was like, I was kept refreshing. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it hit 500,000.
You think it'll hit 1 million?
I know it stopped, man. It capped at 950.
I bet
That's
if you
bullshit.
share it a couple times, get a few people to share it, you could get it.
Going
You
again.
get it going
Get it
again.
going again,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe I should. Maybe we should. If we can cross that
Because
million
I think
marker.
to get one clip with 1 mil, that's pretty cool.
That is. I mean, like on Instagram too. I mean,
Shit, I thought
that's
it was
so-
cool getting
Not-
300.
900,000 is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
but
it was nine. It
cross
ended
the
at
mill?
940. Like we were only short like 400,000, which is upsetting. Like
yeah.
again, that's amazing though.
No, you were short 40,000.
Was it that close?
Yeah, it was like 960,000.
It was. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
Anyway, let's
Still
go.
though,
That's
man.
good. Yeah,
Still,
that's good
man,
talk.
like-
So that gave
Hey, man,
me
you
an extra 5 minutes. So we and then the 36, which was the end of our third season, right? Was DJ Hugo,
Yeah, Hugo.
another breakdancer. DJ
Yeah.
Nuts.
DJ
Shout out to him.
Nuts, yeah.
Nuts, yeah.
Got a huge set
He
of
was-
speakers.
He was part of the Moros Phantom Poppers.
Oh yeah, because he was on the clip when they came, or they did the whole breakdancing crew line on
Yeah. On
before
some show,
before
yeah.
MTV.
Yeah. What? Oh, I thought somebody had some questions. Questions from the audience? Anything? Number 37, we had Cecilia and Nicole. Came
Yeah,
in, plug her business, and yeah, that was pretty good too.
She did some of
Family
the hats.
trips and whatnot. She did her, not hats, but the some of the a couple of the hats she's done for us, and all of our embroidered hoodies.
Oh, the hoodies, yes,
The
all the
hoodies,
hoodies.
yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Then of course number 38, we had the heavy breathing crew.
Yep. Before the the
Yeah, we
breakup.
had the Batman.
breakup.
We had the
Before
Batman and
breakup.
Robin in there. Yeah, now they've
Did you
broken
say,
up.
Did you say Batman or Fat Man?
He said Batman
Oh,
and
okay.
Robin.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause they-
yeah. Shout out to those guys under the umbrella as well. The heavy breathers. Is it heavy breathers or heavy breathing?
It's heavy breathing.
I always
Heavy
miss
breathing.
that
Their,
up.
their audience is called heavy breathers.
the people who watch are heavy
breathing.
breathers.
Oh,
Have you guys named your guys' people?
yeah. They're,
the Mod Squad.
the Mod Squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's like a movie or something.
It's
Yeah,
actually an
that's the
official
Urs-
thing.
That's the Ursid.
It's there's an official.
The Mod Squad, or I call them the Modsters.
The
The Monsters.
Yeah.
Monsters.
The Monsters sounds all right.
No, do the monster.
The Monsters of the Midwest.
Too much.
All right. Then we had number 39 was Edgar Galicia.
Yeah.
Remember he came in, Mr. Central himself. So I celebrated my 19th birthday, 21st birthday with him
Yep. You're down in Mexico.
down in Mexico City. Passed out on the beach. That was awesome. Number 40 was Stevie Williams, retired police officer.
Yeah, huh? I like that one. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was.
You tried recruiting me.
Yeah, maybe you should be a cop, Chris.
It's not my calling.
You know what? Speaking of that, your sister's thinking about that.
What? She wanted to be a nail tech, and I
Well, she wants to join the law force.
She's too
She
small.
wants to be a cop. Illy?
Why not?
Narc.
She's too small, yeah.
Maybe she can bulk up in the next few years.
Is she going to get taller, too?
She's gonna go.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
she
you know what?
capped
To
out
be
on height.
fair, I know a girl, a buddy of mine, who's a cop, and she's pretty badass. Like she beats up people.
Okay, but is she the size of?
Yeah, she's small. She's small, but she's also like a professional bodybuilder.
Cool.
She's pretty small, too.
But no, like I said, he had good stories. He's coaching football. I think he's still coaching football. That number 41 was Mr. Rose.
Yep. The Wheel of Fortune winner.
Yep.
Big winner.
Thank you to Isai for getting him on to do that. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was fun. I just yesterday I was telling Raul he needs to watch it because we played a little bit of Wheel of Fortune at his house.
Category: people who annoy you.
Easy. And then after that was the Bay Boy,
Bay Boys,
fellas.
They brought us in. Man, I've been craving Bay Boy.
Episode
dude. I really need
42.
to give me a Bay Boy sandwich. Are they open after this? Let's go get some Bay Boy. I've been craving.
Okay, let's do that.
No, I'm not even kidding. It's a delicious.
And we even
sandwich.
they even delivered.
They
Were you there that
delivered.
us? Were you there that us? Were you there that day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
was there.
delivered
They
sandwiches.
called in while we were filming.
Yeah, they took our order and they brought it to
That
us.
was,
that was
real
dope.
boss stuff. for
That
real.
was tight. It was. And that
That's
was-
like me sending Chris to bring me a mic on another podcast or something.
will never happen.
That's equivalent to that. Yeah, no, I'm not that big a boss.
No, I just wouldn't do it for you.
Easy. Number 42. Okay, yeah, that was a big boy. Number 43 was Mr. John Little.
John Little. Yep. It's the St. Louis.
AKA
your boy,
this,
St. Louis
AKA St. Louis Slim, host of the I-70 podcast.
Yes.
Is he not about to hit his end of season? Or he's in his season
He's
2.
already in his
He's
season
in
two.
season 2. He's like
Yeah.
midway season 2. So good
Man,
for him.
maybe one day we could be on the I-70 podcast. I'm still kind of waiting on that.
Oh,
Well,
well, if he runs out of gas, we'll see.
Come on.
Maybe you'll see him at the comedy show and you can ask him.
We'll be. I don't want to ask him. I
won't-
want to
he
be
won't be
asked.
No? Okay.
John's not gonna be there.
he's out of town.
Oh, man.
What?
He's someone who wants to get into stand-up, who needs to get into stand-up.
He was going to do 5 minutes.
Oh, man, that would have been great.
Yeah, he likes talking about all the haters.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. 44 was Jude.
My
Jude
dude,
Davila.
Jude, yeah.
One day he's gonna get his own podcast. He needs to get that started. We promoted the Mario Brothers. That was another clip that you put out there. You lazy ass. You haven't done it anymore.
Dude, those are so. I did a lot for those ones.
Yes. How come?
because they're a little.
Were you
more
getting paid
fun.
under the table? What was going on?
No, man, it was before I started working. 40 hours
Man,
at night.
He has no excuses right now.
I know, right?
To not do it.
I sleep, man. I'm tired. We can't all not have a job.
Anyway, and he name dropped a lot of Chiefs. He said he was going to try to help me get Trent Green. Come on, Jude. I'm still waiting for Trent Green. Mr. Green, if you're out there, I need you on the show. We've been talking about it for a whole year now.
You got his card,
Man, I don't have his card.
or he has your
He
card.
has my card. He just hasn't looked at it. After that, we had Urs
There we go. This was
and
the one.
Esai's
Urs.
mama.
Yeah, but Esai did not want her on the
What?
camera.
That is so rude.
Okay. So,
What's the story?
So I didn't want her on the podcast, and let me just explain myself real quick. So I didn't want any of my family on the podcast or anything on screen at all that I'm doing, because the thing is, whatever they say reflects back on me, and I plan on this being like something giant one day, and whatever they say, I might not be able to defend them on. You know, so
You
I
fair enough.
avoid-
You know
I
you
wanna
sound. You know who
avoid
you
that.
sound like right now?
What? Who?
Mine.
Yeah, because Mod's
Hey,
a smart
Mod,
guy.
yeah.
Smart guy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You sound like.
It's stuff you got to think about that people don't think about.
Right. No, I get it. Hey, we're gonna cut all that out too, right?
Oh, you want to cut all that?
Yeah, cut all that shit out. Whatever he said, just mumbling over there. The next, which I understand. Okay, I get it, nephew. But I mean, we had some good trips because I went to Chicago with your mom and Urs, Yasin, and Yvonne. We all went to Chicago. That was a great trip. Fun trip. Next was Jeff Miles, number 46 episode.
Miles.
Jeff
The
Miles.
race
Remember
car
that
driver.
was the NASCAR.
We still need to go take a trip, man. We need to go sit in the race car.
Actually, he's gotten a hold of me, and something's always up that we can't do it.
we gotta
And,
do it, man.
we gotta take advantage of that.
You go from
So,
like
Mr.
0
Jeff
to
Miles, we will
160.
be. We still want to do that.
His people over at Free Reign Media are creating a speakeasy soon
Speakeasy.
in KC Mo.
You
So,
telling me we got to come up there with the secret password or knock?
yeah, and it looks like real old timey, like all straight bare old wood floors and wood walls and open ceilings.
Do we get to bring our guns in?
Probably old West style. Yeah.
And our roses.
And then we had the Harmon Gala.
Harmon Gala there.
Yeah, that was number 40. That was number 47. The Harmon Gala. Great time, good turnout.
Yeah.
Met a lot of alum.
Wasn't there for that one.
That was
You
fun.
were not there for that
Yeah.
one. That's true, Chris.
Sorry, Chris. And then the number 48 in the season number 4 was Mike Gallardo, which was Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah,
we did that one. We did that one at the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a DJ. Works for Fernando.
Yeah, that's right.
Fernando Productions. Yep, that was fun. And his dad came with him. That was fun too because I hadn't seen Mike. Shout out Mike Gallardo. I haven't seen him in a while. But we're supposed to be getting together this football season.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So then we started with number 49, which was season 5. And this is when we started here at the Nest.
Yep, that's right. This was our beginning of the season.
Yep, Julie Rocha.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she came in. Nice of her to come in. It was even a short notice. Talked about growing up in Argentina, and she went to Franklin. That was where she went to
Franklin.
school. Yep. So the Prima, thank you, Prima. 50 was Carlos Quijas came in.
Yep, that was a fun one.
Sawed off shotgun, hand on a pump,
Yep.
left another 40. Yeah,
That was the
That
Yo
one.
Mama one.
that was
Yeah, when Chris looked up that Yo Mama jokes were invented in the 18th century by William Shakespeare himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Then episode 51 was Coach Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Valdivia.
Uh-huh.
He came in. He actually wants to come in again.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got some more stories he wants to share with us. So yeah,
Supposedly someone beat him. I don't believe it. Like the person who says who beat him. Mike's too good. Like he must have been sick.
Who
that
did
day.
beat? Somebody beat him.
Someone
Who was
beat
that?
him. But he was sick that day.
Oh, Will.
No, that's right. That
It was Will
It was
Schneider.
that beat him.
Will Schneider put
The
him.
only person that ever beat him.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 50. That was 51. Episode 52 was Chris Grado.
Yep.
Grotto.
Grottos.
Yep. We did all this. Welcome back to the show.
All the
That was all the
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger bits. Were you here that day?
Yeah, he was. He's
That's
here
right.
every
He didn't
day.
want to join in. Nah, he's not
I was
here every
supposed to
day.
judge you on that. We never got around to it. You
Well,
both
we
do
did it, but
terrible
we didn't.
impressions.
We ended up winning. All right, tell us who won that day.
Marcos.
Son of a bitch.
You can do the job.
Nah, back to the chopper.
Back to the job.
Chris. Oh yeah, it was Chris. Number 53 was Trey. Trey and Hans.
Train Hans.
Hans.
Uh-huh.
Remember, Hans had a brother named
Franz. Yeah, that's right. Hans.
and a
and
sister
Franz.
named Heidi.
Don's.
Heidi. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah. What do you got to say, nephew? You holding up the mic like you got something to say?
Waiting.
Hey, we're waiting. Yeah, and then they're promoting their disc.
The disc golf.
The clip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Clip.
the clip. It's a weight for your discs. So anybody out there needs something like that, holler at them. They'll get you there. And then number 54 episode was good. Ledez.
It does.
We shot that one at the Crown Center. I mean, not Crown Center.
Center.
Pearson Hall.
It'd be cool if we
About
could
the
shoot
same.
at Crown Center. Actually,
Wasn't there for that.
We could shoot at Crown Center.
let's go put ourselves in the middle of like the skate rink.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where's somewhere that you guys want to record that you don't think we'll be able to record?
Mars.
Kaufman Stadium.
Okay. In Kansas.
Kaufman
Oh.
Stadium. Kaufman
So
Stadium would be a cool
53.
place.
Number 54 was Ledez. Like I said, that was a Tejano band from San Antonio.
Right.
Yeah,
They
great
came
band.
up.
That was really fun. Ileana got to braid David's
Yeah.
hair during the show,
Mhm.
and yeah, that was a fun one. Number 55, we shot at the house. Do you remember who that was?
Well, wait, was that? Oh, yeah, that right, because we technically had to go back. Wait, no. You're talking about Joey and Amanda?
Yeah.
But weren't they? But you're getting it mixed up.
Oh yeah.
because
So
you're
So
getting
there's
mixed
this.
up. Because
Well, I mean,
technically
but
we
this
shot
is the way we did it. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
technically we shot this episode, but we did not release it until like a couple weeks later because then we had gone to Newton to shoot for the tournament.
No,
Because Newton came out before them.
no,
Yes, it did.
no, it didn't.
Remember, you told me to. You remember we had to switch it around.
No, it was the Ledez and and Amanda's. There's 2 switched.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then it was them, and then it was.
And then so I'm
okay,
getting
so
to
yeah,
that.
so Joey and Amanda's, yes, because they were in town from
54 was Ladez.
Okay.
55 was Joey and Amanda.
Look, all I know that week is
Anyway,
we
it
were
was all
everywhere. We
switched
were
up,
shooting
yeah.
everywhere that week.
I felt like we shot 3 episodes in.
We did.
We
In a
did.
week and a half or
shot
something
in,
like that, right?
Exactly. But that was fun for her because Amanda was laughing her ass off.
Yeah, shout out to the.
No, I was at
Man,
work
enjoy.
for that one. Dang
Yes,
it.
you were. You were gone, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, is it that we have like the ones that go crazy? Chris isn't here. Maybe we need to.
Chris,
start
just quit and just have Eastside pay you.
No.
Okay, so then now back to episode 56 was the 4th of July weekend, and we were in Newton for that.
Newton, yes.
That one that was their 75th anniversary. Shout out to them out there. That was we sat with the legends of softball is what we did. Got great stories from them. There was even future legends that came in. Albert and Rico.
How are those
Those guys are future legends.
Albert don't play no more.
Albert doesn't play anymore, but he's not a legend yet.
Okay.
Is legend
we'll
is
call
legend
this a
like
legend
Hall
now.
of Fame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be a next Hall of Famer from our team there in Newton. And yeah, he'll be in there soon, as Uncle Victor as well. Then after, and then we had Val. She's part of the community. The committee.
Yep, that route runs.
So help run it. So thanks. Yeah, thank you to Val for helping us there. Number 57 episode with Steve Roach.
Steve Roach.
Remember him? He had the snake story, crawling up a wall or some shit.
Yes.
I think that was a lizard or something. He said.
No, he said it was a snake. And
Snakes can't crawl up walls though. It
They
was like
can.
a sheetrock wall.
They can crawl up walls.
I told you. I even told you,
You know
in
what?
the episode. They coil themselves to like a base, and then they stretch their bodies up.
Well, that's
And then they-
trees, but even that in of itself, they can go up normal walls.
No, they can't.
No, they have to do what I'm talking about. They have to perch
They'd
themselves
have
on
to have some
something.
suction.
It's the way they do it. They have their belly scales like clip onto the wall while moving upwards.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you, Chris.
So you know
That's
what?
how do you think they move?
So
Slither, they're muscle.
It's not. Yes, it's that.
They
and
don't
their
use-
scales.
It's
No.
like torque.
Chris, it's like this. It's like they use the
Adjusting
back end of
forward
their
based
body as the muscle, and then they just kind of push themselves forward, curl up, push forward.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but you know how we can solve this problem, right? We go home, we have Deborah in her cage. We could take her out and stretch her out and throw her on the wall.
Like the baloney.
Exactly.
Yeah, and see if it'll crawl up.
Doesn't Illy have to turn in that snake in a few weeks?
Yeah,
she goes back to
when she
school.
goes back to school, Deborah will go with her. Which we just fed her yesterday.
Another mouse.
Had to knock the mice out, throw them in there. That's fun stuff.
50.
Number 58, Mr. Joe Quinn.
Joe Quinn.
Yeah, hopefully,
The-
hopefully a future sponsor here.
The white
My
demon.
nephew doesn't freaking. I didn't say that.
Watch it.
No,
white
Mr.
demon.
Quinn. Yeah, we're waiting on him, and I'm sure it's gonna be. We're gonna do some good things with Joe Quinn. That'll be fun. Number 59. See, we're already at the end of our.
I'm just saying, man. You
Took
took the
us
beginning.
half an hour.
Okay,
It took more
It
than
was a
half an
bunch.
hour.
It
I
was
was
a bunch of
watching.
episodes, but I'm trying to put everybody out there, and hopefully every one of those will like this, and we'll have 58 likes so far.
Yeah.
Right? Is that the alarm?
Wow. Good timing.
Get that. No, we're not done yet. At number 50, and of course, last week. Oh, I guess I should say. Okay, so episode 59, we had Javi and Bubba
Yeah.
come in, listen to their bashing. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I need to get back to Mr. Joe Quinn because we had a live audience.
Yeah, they did back
We
there.
had the live audience, which we need to do more of. The original White Demon, like you said. Fast pitch. He's going to be another fast pitch legend, of course. He's got his own fireworks stands
Yep.
and his cement construction company, which will be sponsoring us here shortly.
There you go.
Yeah. And in number 59, like I said, we had Javi and Bubba in here. Talked about their jobs, summer sports, and they love bashing each other on Facebook. I thought you need to see some of their stuff, man. It's hilarious. I think I even saw some today.
They're using Facebook what it was for men for, connecting through bashing each other, I guess.
Yeah. And yep. And then I got them on the spelling bees. All right. And then neither one of them can spell a lick.
You're kind of a dick for that. I mean, you're just
I kind of put him on the spot, right?
most normal people couldn't spell those words. So you're taking two guys you already know that more than
What were the
likely.
words?
I don't like.
Spelling bee champ in front of you guys.
Like,
by the way.
would you
now
say
you want-
like
When have you ever been in
phenomenon?
the spelling bee?
I went to regionals and everything, dude.
No,
Lame.
They just thought that because you look kind of Indian.
Huh?
You just look kind of Indian. That's why
Whatever,
they thought
dude.
you.
okay,
Hip-Hop Anonymous.
real quick. How do you spell pneumonia?
PNEUMONIA.
Wait, are you questioning it? That sounded like a question.
No, I was finishing the spelling. Was that right?
No, you good job.
Thanks.
Good job. Nauseous?
Nauseous.
No.
Would you like it used
Got
in
him.
a
Is
Is
word?
it, wait. Does it start with a G?
Would you like it used in a sentence?
Wait a minute. How am I gonna?
How do you not gonna know?
Good no.
Would you like it used in a sentence?
No. Nauseous. I'm gonna get it
nauseous in
wrong.
a sense, Chris.
Yeah, use it in. How
I'm feeling nauseous.
I'm feeling queasy.
do you spell it, nephew?
You got me. You
Okay,
stumped me on
Nico.
that one.
Okay, here. This is yours. That was a buzzer. Nico, do you know how to spell nauseous? He's looking it up. You're looking it up.
Looking it
No?
up. All right, spell it real quick. Go ahead.
Nauseous.
Nauseous.
See, I thought it was a trick question. That's how I was gonna.
I thought there was. I thought it was the T one. You know, nauseous.
Because you spell
and
nausea.
TIO.
Nausea is like SEA.
Here, I'll
at the
give you an
end.
easy one. February.
That's because I heard you guys stumped them last week. So
Yeah.
FEBRU. Fuck. RARY.
No, you lost that one because you threw an F word in there. and then,
February.
asthma.
ASTHMA.
Good job. See, that was another question. May. Yeah, you got them. I'll give you that. Oops. I'll give you that one.
Hippopotamus. No.
All right. Yeah, so we've come to the end of the show. That was about an hour. See, I told you we'd be able to get through it. Then you guys started throwing wrenches in there.
Well, everybody, please, you need to go back and watch the last 5 seasons. There's a lot of content in there. Help us get those numbers up.
Please.
We are very close to 300 subscribers. We're close to about 20 away. So all you there who have been continuously watching, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your orthodontist.
Tell your go-go dancers and whatever clubs you go to.
Tell your mailman.
Yes.
Tell your dog.
We need to put it up on billboards,
What
nephew.
about therapists?
Who was
I don't
pissed?
think the people who watch our show go to therapy.
Wait,
They
he
just
said something
drink.
about who?
I think you guys send them to therapy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he said they were pissed. About what?
It sounds like it. Yeah.
They were pissed. I don't know who was pissed.
Did you say send them to their rapist? He said, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah. So, like I said, the Heavy Hitters show was a great show, right?
Oh, yes, the name of the show. I was kind of confused.
Heavy
there.
Hitters was the
Heavy
name of
Hitters.
the name of the show.
Heavy
the
Hitters comedy show.
Heavy Hitters comedy show. Are you part of the? Were you a part of the show?
No,
I can't
was
remember
not
if
in
you
it.
were.
I gave a little quick thing introduction, but otherwise, no, I'm not in it.
Oh, I think we would have done good, son.
You should do like a father-son comedy act.
We could have done something like that, but some people just don't believe in us. I mean, you would think we do a show. I think we make people laugh.
I think the producers had requested for Mark to do 5 minutes on stage, and he was
he
nervous,
refused?
scared. I don't know what it was.
I was dying for a little bit from COVID, so I didn't have any
When did
time.
you have COVID?
I mean, I was in Hollywood.
Oh,
Sounds like you had time to create some 5-minute
You
content.
think, but I was dying in Hollywood.
Talk about it.
Shoot, man. I mean, these people out here who think it don't exist is wrong. I had
were
it.
you vaccinated?
Yeah, that's the
That's
the
why.
shitty part, man.
That's
Actually,
why you got sick.
Isn't that what happened to Mr. Jamie Foxx?
No, he got beat up.
No, that's what
He
happened
got beat
to
up?
Mr. Bronny James. Oh, he had cardiac arrest.
Yeah, but because of the
They think it's because the jab.
no way.
Because
Wait,
what kid at
Bronny
his
got
age gets
punched?
cardiac arrest? Unless it's like a drug-induced cardiac
Wait,
arrest.
Bronny got punched?
Huh?
He got punched?
He had cardiac arrest.
Yeah, you said the jab. What do you mean?
The jab.
What is that referring to? I think a punch. Is there a drug now called the jab?
The jab is. Move on.
Is it cocaine?
We gotta move on.
Dude, is that what they call cocaine now?
Yeah.
So
Well, Rick James would have loved the jab.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That's all I know.
But anyways, I think this is a good show. I think we did good. We're right on time. Again, this is the end of our season.
Yeah, thank you again, everybody who has been watching up to this point. Expect big things in the 6th season. All you married couples out there who want to be a part of the show, let us know.
Yes, I will be hunting you guys. Even like I said, even if you guys are just dating or buddies that want to come in.
Maybe you just broke up and you want to talk about it and you want to air it out. Let's air it out.
Yes, we could definitely do that. That'd be fun.
Right. You say you and Trim want to come on?
Yeah, we got to get both of you. I bet you guys don't even know each other.
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you really know each other?
Know her better than she knows herself.
That's pretty good. All right. Anyway,
Well,
thank you again. Thank you guys. Isai, thank you.
No problem.
Nephews, sons, appreciate you guys doing this. And again, we'll be back in about a week or so. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the Big Modcast. Until then, get ready for season 6. Adios.